Hello everyone. Welcome to TALKATHONS with Shipra Uppal. In the first episode, we discussed about nadis. Today we will understand the Panchakosha, that is the 5 layers of awareness of our existence through which all the experience is filtered. The concept of Panchakosha originated from Taittiriya Upanishad, a Vedic era Sanskrit text embedded within the Yajurveda. Panchakosha refers to the concept in yoga philosophy that there are 5 layers of our individual existence. At the center of these 5 layers is Atman, otherwise known as the true self. In Sanskrit, term pancha means 5 and kosha means sheets or the layers. These 5 layers are named as Annamaya Kosha, Pranamaya Kosha, Manomaya Kosha, Vijnanamaya Kosha, and Anandamaya Kosha. Our overall well-being is said to arise when these 5 layers are combined and balanced in a state where the wheel of Maya, that is the illusion, is lifted and we attain the state of delusion, that is the Brahma Tattva, where the sense of duality is dissolved and we become one with the supreme element. Panchakosha is thought to be one of the earliest conceptualization of human beings. There is an understanding that human body is more than just a physical frame, and this is how we define ourselves. We actually carry a total of 5 bodies that we are not aware of. The physical gross body is the only tangible one, so we can see and touch, but the other 4 bodies are in energy state and subtle in nature, which can only be felt. Let us demystify the Panchakoshas now. The first kosha is the Annamaya Kosha, that is the food sheath. The Annamaya Kosha, which is the outermost layer of our existence, is the physical body made up of matter, which includes the skin, bones, muscles, organs, and other tissues. Since food is described as Anna in Sanskrit, this layer's name comes from the fact that food is what strengthens our body, and this kosha is responsible for our basic survival needs. Physical body, which is identified as Annamaya Kosha, is our field of activity, that is the kshetra, where asana, pranayama, as well as the healthy diet help us to keep this physical layer in optimal condition. It is through the Annamaya Kosha that we experience the physical world and interact with the natural environment around us. The second layer is the Pranamaya Kosha. Pranamaya Kosha, that is the vital sheath. Pranamaya Kosha is composed of prana, that means life force energy, and is greatly influenced by pranayama, that is the breath work. Because it animates and informs every component of the physical body, including every atom, cell, organ, and system. This kosha is complicatedly linked to the first layer, that is Annamaya Kosha. As a result, Pranamaya Kosha plays an important part in the vital function we need to stay alive, like breathing, digestion, and blood circulation, waste removal, etc. Third one is Manomaya Kosha. Manomaya Kosha is also known as the mental sheath. Mana, which means mind, refers to the sheath that encloses our mental and emotional processes. This kosha is responsible for our cognitive functions like our thoughts, perceptions, convictions, and behavioral habits. It works through our 5 senses and leads to our likes and dislikes. By practicing mindfulness activities and frequent meditation, we can support this mental and emotional layer. The fourth layer is called Vijnanamaya Kosha, which means the wisdom layer. Vijnanamaya means the knowledge or the wisdom or the intellect sheath. Vijnanamaya is the sheath that sets human being apart from animals. While both experience emotions and deep connections, it is only human beings that have the intellectual ability to determine right from wrong and eternal from illusory. This kosha is also where we connect with our innermost selves and experience a sense of unity with the universe and give up the negative traits and ego. The next fifth kosha is Anandamaya Kosha. Anandamaya Kosha is the bliss-filled sheath. It is the finest and thinnest veil covering the self, that means the Atman, and is also known as the level of the soul. The blissful sheath is what allows us to feel joy, love, and happiness. It is also responsible for our spiritual contentment and liberation, where we experience our interconnectedness with all things. This layer represents our actual essence. You may have already experienced this state, perhaps while doing meditation, yoga asanas, or kirtan. These koshas must be awakened and strengthened because they serve as a roadmap for moving effortlessly from our physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual selves. When one of these 5 layers is disrupted, it has an impact on the others since they work in agreement or harmony to form an essential whole. In our next episode, we will understand the difference in between the koshas and the chakras. This podcast is the microscopic fragrance. This podcast presents the microscopic fragment of the broader concept. Connect with me to get the deeper insight where the spirituality meets science. We all procrastinate, don't we? We all have something painful inside. Why do we think the way we do? What forms our belief system? Namaskar, I am Shipra Uppal. I am an NLP practitioner, a chakra healer, a voiceover artist, a leadership coach, and the founder of Sarathi Voices, Visuals and Spirituality. Apart from being an entrepreneur, I am also a soft skill trainer, an author, a researcher, and a corporate event management specialist. At Sarathi, I conduct NLP sessions blended with spiritual touch and help people to connect with the supreme element and observe an upliftment in everything they do. I shall be speaking on this platform. Connect with me on TALKATHONS with Shipra Uppal to be your own coach and present a new frame to the same life.